to this beautiful channel. And today on the program, we're going to be talking about our late father, our late brother, our late uncle, the great ambassador Osayomore Joseph of the Ulele Power Sound fame. The man here called say, he don't choose music, but music chooses him from the very beginning. It's a big loss to the Edo Kingdom, a big loss to Nigeria, a big loss to Africa. He was not just a musician, but he was a freedom fighter, a philosopher, a promoter of culture and tradition. May his soul continue to rest in Zion, where there is no NEPA failure, where there is no kidnapping, where there is no herdsmen. May his soul continue to rest in Zion. May I tell you that today it's a great honor and a great privilege on the program to have in the house one of his children that is doing so well in the music industry right now. And that's talking about Iho Nogi, Osayomore Joseph. That's the way the people will call him. But right now, everywhere, the name here is Jaytunes, Osayomore Joseph. Jaytunes, you're welcome.
Me appreciate you, brother. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wow,
Yes, sir. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Now, Jaytunes, how do you feel to be here today?
It's great. You're one of our legends too when it comes to this what we're doing here. The media, you're one of our legends, and I watched you as a kid.
Yes, sir.
So I watched you as a kid. So to be here with you is an honor. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for having me.
Well, enough respect. So
big up.
So now, how will you describe your father, my father, our father?
My father is a book of 1 billion pages. I don't have, there's no description for such a man. He's versatile in all ramifications. So you can't really place a pinpoint on my father. There's nothing, he was my father. To the world, he was a superstar, but to me, he was my father, he was my hero, a philosopher, a teacher, my everything, provider. So there's no particular word I can use to describe my father, but he was just an all-round awesome human being.
Now, tell me some of the lessons you learned from your father.
Lessons.
Was your father a discipline when it comes to family issues, taking care
Yes,
of
he was. My father had principles. He had his policies. He had things you have to stick by because he's your father. He will let you know, I am the one who birthed you. This is how it has to be. Like when we're talking about academics, education, and he was keen about it. He was so keen about it that if there's any of us who try to default from that way, like who tries to go against such his principles when it comes to education, he's no longer your friend. He treats you like trash. He literally does it, and you feel it. So that was one thing I knew about him growing up, because my mom would always sound it in my ears.
Your mom was an educationist.
Yeah. She was more of like a civil servant.
Oh, yeah.
She was a civil servant. So she would always sound it to us to not go against your father's ways when it comes to education. That's one thing that we grew up with. Then other things I can tell you I learned from him. Music is because I watched him doing it. I saw him as I was growing up. I saw it. I saw the process. I saw the creative process. So those two things are things that I can really. Then I learned how to love from him to how to care, how to provide, because he never left us along the way. He was always there for us. We never lacked. We never found one thing at any point in time for anything at all. So those are like the things I can really hold on to.
Now, a lot of people watch you on stage, and they don't really know the other side about the academic side. They just see, hey, musician on stage singing like his father. Can you tell us a little bit about your academics?
Okay, yeah. Should I start from the beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning.
Okay, my nursery, Montessori, in nursery school, primary as well. Brother Pius, nursery and primary school at Akenswa, Benin City here, of course. Secondary school was UPSS, University Preparatory Secondary School. And then I gained admission into Delta State University 2010.
Okay.
I opted for medicine But subsequently, music team caught up with me, so I ended up going for anatomy.
Okay.
So I could do a shorter period, which is anatomy is a 4-year course. Human anatomy, by the way. So I did anatomy for 4 years in Abraka. You know, and I rounded up and went on to serve Benue State 2015 slash 2000. Okay, the camp was Benue State. I redeployed because it was quite far and took me to Ebonyi State where I did the rest of my service and ended up 2016. But I've not gone for a higher degree. So I actually gained the BSc.
Okay.
In anatomy,
So what we have here is a BSc.
Yeah, BSc anatomy.
Anatomy.
Yes.
So we have a doctor in the house.
Yeah, you can call me a doctor. You can call me a doctor. It's safe to call me a doctor.
So, crowd of people, now you know it. So when you see Jaytunes on stage, it's not just a musician, but a doctor, a BSc holder. Just like Shaggy, Shaggy just got his PhD. Are you aware of that?
Oh, that's probably why we've not been seeing him in the music
Shaggy
scene
just
for a
got
while.
his PhD.
I had no idea.
Wow,
That's
he
beautiful.
just got his PhD. And we are glad to hear that, crowd of people. Now, the next question, your dad, was a promoter of culture. You had great legacy. I don't know, the shoe is too big, so large. I don't know how you guys' leg will fit into that shoe. But what is the plan? You and your brethren and sister and them, to keep this legacy and to promote this legacy your dad left behind.
This is it. Legacy is like a baton that's been passed during the relay race. The legacy, the only way is to push it forward. First of all, he's got a reputation that we shouldn't dent that at all.
Yes.
Denting the reputation. Even we trying to dent the reputation while he's not here, it's going to be detrimental to our own effect because this man left a flawless name for us. The plan is to continue the legacy. How do we do that? We have to keep doing beautiful music. We have to keep singing the music and reminding the people of how great he was.
Fighting.
Then we have to keep archives of him too. His jobs need to be properly distributed to the public. Like we're working now, the whole of family distribution services of his songs. We want to do like in a worldwide manner where a child in Cambodia can go on his phone and listen to my father's songs. That's what we intend to do now. Then we have to keep archives and document him. Document him and keep. Just like when you go on Instagram now, you see Bob Marley.
Yeah, Bob. That's what I wanted to talk about. Bob Nestor Marley.
You see Bob Nestor Marley. Used to see his
works
everywhere. It's everywhere. So that's what we intend to do. Not just the music side, but also the historical aspect of it.
Yes.
Like
archaeology.
we have to tell the stories behind some of his songs. By the way, that would be a beautiful one too. Movies about him. We have to immortalize this man.
Yeah, the life and
there should be a statue somewhere of my father in the States.
Let me quickly come in here. Honestly, I'm so glad, having you on this program today. I never knew that you were so in depth, in knowledge like this. I'm glad to tell you that I'm already working on the Posthumous Award.
Oh wow,
It's going to be a big event. It's going to be, I call it a Edo Music Festival before the end of the year. And during that festival, we're going to give a Posthumous Award for that, trying to see how we can set up a foundation, for him and the stuff you talk about that we have to immortalize this week. Outside you guys, your dad was so nice to me. He was so good to me. He was so good to me. Several times I was going to do video, I come to him to get his fruits. He usually go in and just give me the fruit. I use it in 2 of my videos, And there are several shows I organized for him, and he was there. He never took a dime from me. And many shows I brought for him to play. Each time I come there, the last show I gave your dad, that show was 500,000 that I paid him. And he gave me 50,000 naira. Yes, he'll take this one for your transport. He was a blessing to me. Well, having said that, you see, the son of a lion is always a lion. Can I ask you this question? Tell us the 2 songs, 2 favorite songs you love much from your dad. Your dad have so many. The last time I spoke with your dad, he told me he had about 48 albums. 48 albums.
No, 100 and.
Yeah, I mean the last time.
That was the last time.
The last time. He said, so
he has 108 now.
108 albums.
Yes.
Wow. Now, I knew your dad.
I've never been asked this question.
Yes,
before.
and now you 2 songs. Tell me the 2 songs.
I've never been asked. So I think.
Yes. Now start thinking.
I have to think. I think I like Alabel growing up.
Alaba, okay.
Yes, that was a
Yeah,
big
growing up, yes.
Yes, growing up. So
It was around 90.
I can pick that song. Alabel. I can pick. I think I'll pick Awano.
Awano. Can you do it for us?
Okay, I'll do Alabel.
So, other people, before I ask the next question, we want Jaytunes, the son of the legend, the son of the late. I don't want to use that word late for your dad. Your dad is not
Legends
late.
don't die.
He just transited. Like I said, I always tell people, Bob Marley said, he said, the messenger can die, but the message can die. Each time you listen to the message, you remember the message again. So, can we hear from the son of the legend,
Sure.
the lion from the king of the tribe of the Benin people?
Thank you. We appreciate you. Let's go.
Oh, everybody in the house, we're going to do the chorus. We'll do the chorus, the back of the root by Crowd of people you are seeing now. They say, like I said, lions don't give birth to goats.
Yeah,
Lions don't give birth to fire. Lion give birth to lion. You see the root wine on the house. Nice up great. Great things are going, big things are going. Your father is not dead. He lives higher, wherever he is. Watching this, the mouth, feel glad, every time. So, again, you said that your second favorite number. The people want to hear that.
That's
the one who
say
say this is not joke and coke business, It's reality we are talk. Reality is where we are there.
Mama Kuwai, Mama, I am a dead man already. I look on my giddy. Is he looking when I had to so? Can I buy time? I go mad. In my evening, in the world. It's enough your neighbor, you take off your nipple. If you walk out, upon a bonnet, you go. I'm not body, yes, I'm not bonnet, you see your crying. And then my monkeys on your miss your quay. And when you put down, say, oh, Irina Bazana Yakino de oh, yeah, baby, time, you baby, and I know that big you want to move. Oh, yeah, baby, time, you baby,
Wait. You see, Jaytunes, nice one. You see, this the chorus for this song, man. I jump question. And my brother, I don't get power again to sing this. Now, let me tell you something. I met your dad told me a story how he resigned from the army. You know, he told me about the white man that was their boss then, who advised him and encouraged him to resign. He said the white man, told him, said, look, you don't belong here.
Told me similar
You
story.
need to go into music. He said the man is still alive. So the last time he visited UK, he went to
Britain. That's the
yeah, it should be about 92 years now. That's what he told me. And that's when your dad started planning to come back to Benin. And there was this song he did when he was going to come back to Benin. Great song. Yeah, I said, all right, do it.
Sorry. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I go now. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Wakumeze ume, amaze woma, tawiyo. Yes, I do. Obedo iku nyamywa. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Welcome, cool. Why am I wrong? But the man, can't say I want it. Can't do. Why am I wrong? Mama, can't say I want it. Can't do. Ununia sosega donia sosega donia sosega do. Dunia sosega do. Oh yeah, no baye. Ununia sosega donia sosega donia sosega do. Ununia sosega do. Oh yeah, no wana. Yeah, sado. Yeah, sado. Oh yeah, do iku nyamwa. Yeah, sado.
Yes, people, can we put our hands together for this young man? It's not easy to have a child who, watching you doing this thing and is able to take after you, and he's doing it very well. A lot of serious work. Because the man, Osayomore Joseph, is an encyclopedia. It's a phenomenon. We cannot, we can't finish saying everything about him. In the next 1 year, we'll keep talking about him. That this young man, the son has been able to do it this way. The father did it. He deserves an applause. Crowd of people in the house, can put our hands together for him.
I appreciate you.
So, once again, Jaytunes, it's nice having you in the house.
Sure, thanks.
And it's nice knowing that you're doing it exactly the way your dad did it. And it is our desire, that you will take it even to a higher level, a greater level. All right? We are praying for you. And Next time, this is not going to be the end of this whole thing. We're going to talk more about it. That you know. So next time we invite you, I hope you will oblige us.
Always, always. Like I said, you were like we watched you growing up, so
Yes, sir.
you can. There's no way certainly you call us and we'll not pull up on
So what did you learn from him when growing up?
it was creativity, charisma.
Yeah.
You had this way of this charisma when you walk, when you talk, you know.
The tutu and the good
Yeah.
and so good, so good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Once again, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. I appreciate
Now, your advice to your father's fans and your fans as well, and to those who want to go into music like you.
it. Okay. To the fans or to the ones who want to get into music?
To the fans first, then to those who want to go into music.
Yeah, like my father, on one of my father's songs, like an advice, Edu oh yeah, Edu Uzomo, Pagima, we no me yobo,
Sing it.
no we are,
Please, just play.
You want to see, the truth is, I'll be very straightforward with this. What we need now is love. We need it more than ever.
Yeah.
It's a universal language. We need it more than ever. Because I growing up, I used to hear this thing a lot with my back banner though. It's almost like maybe it's now almost becoming true. Sometimes we need each other now. Even though we're not a majority tribe, we need that unity more than ever to
Love
be
is
able to,
lovely
yeah,
and war is ugly.
yeah. So that's my
Better to
advice.
make love than to make war, you know.
Yeah, we need a lot of love. We should breathe it in like oxygen. We need it to help ourselves. Then to the ones coming, there's a lot of work to do. Don't be lazy about it, and you need to love it to do it. You know, don't force it.
You can push it.
You can't push it there. It's not something you have to force. It comes naturally. So it takes dedication too. If you love it, you'll be dedicated because you will want to do it always. So
Passion.
yeah, it's passion. It's bonds in you. So if you like it, it's not enough to just like it. You have to know if you actually love it.
Hard
For real.
working.
You have to work towards it. There's a lot. The beauty is in the struggle. You know, the struggle is what makes it beautiful.
The pain behind the thing.
Yeah, that's what you tell. That's what you tell later. That's the story you share with people because it doesn't come on a platter of gold.
And
It's not a better
what
product.
you're saying, essence, is that the primary motive for doing whatever you do should not be the monetary gain.
Yes,
It
exactly.
should be the passion,
Yes.
the calling. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what you're called to
Yeah,
do.
that's what you're called to do.
Yeah, because every man is ignorant, depending on the subject. Every man is.
Because if you go into this music
Go forward,
thing, if you go into this music thing for the sole purpose of making money, you're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
What about those who don't know how to play instruments?
You can learn. There's absolutely nothing that's difficult to do in this life, right? Most people, I think what limits them is their mind. They say, I can't do it, I can't do it. It will be difficult. People tell themselves from the beginning, before venturing into anything, that it will be difficult, and that becomes their reality.
Thing of the mind.
It's a thing of the mind. There's nothing that you can't do. You just see people playing guitar and you feel you can't do it. When you tell yourself you can't do it, that's when you can't do it. But if you tell yourself you can do it, start. Matter of fact, the best way is just to start.
Well, nice people them again. The rude boy in the house tonight. The young boy that have aspired to acquire what you require and desire. Everyone require passing through fire. And always having the Bible upon his table, now found because Jah is the one and that's very comfortable. Trying to do the best. You try to refire even in the midnight hour through the wire.
Yes,
Even when the enemies them gather, because he knows Jah is his salvation and redemption. Can always pass.